Yoroshiku. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Hello to everyone who will be watching in the future. Hello to everyone currently watching in the present. Chicken disclaimer, you will hear chickens in the background and sometimes dogs because the window's open. There's nothing I can do about them. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you've eaten and hydrated. Please hydrate. I actually can start right now, but let's make sure everything's all set, including chat. Hi, Brittle Empress. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I'm just doing a final sweep of all the tools I'll need for today, and making sure audio's working. Yeah, just making sure I've got brushes, my medium, my palettes at my feet. I should fix that. And palette knives. All is well. It's good to hear. How's your day been? Has it been good? Oh, by the way, how do people who have been here longer are aware that my webcam is garbage quality, so unfortunately we're not going to have very clear views of the painting. Sorry about that. But at least you guys will be able to see what it looks like normally. Yeah, it's not very sharp, but it's a painting. So what happened today, chat? Or what's happening today? I might show you guys my materials every now and then, if I can find them. I'm having trouble looking for the right color because, oh my god, they're sticky. Ah, here we go. Nice, thank you. Here. Yeah, I'm gonna sharpen some of the blacks at the moment. Oh god, I think it froze. Hang on. And it froze. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. We are alive. The connections aren't very strong, so yeah, we're gonna start with some black. I'm using Pebeo because I don't want to dig around for my Montmartre. Black. Oh god, it's stuck. Hang on. Half the work's gonna be off screen because I don't want you guys to see just how messy my desk is. Also, because I'll be working on this palette I got recently and it's too big to be seen on screen. I also have another painting. That's a whip. Let's see if I can fit it in front of the camera. Not very well. Because I accidentally made this painting of a skull a bit too watery, so I'm forced to use the wet on wet technique. Except, now I have to make it even wetter, and that's hard, because it's already pretty wet. Yeah, if you guys don't understand it, something that I'm saying... Oh yeah, the camera's a bit unstable. I almost knocked it over. If you guys don't understand something I'm saying, feel free to ask for clarification. I like explaining things. And in the meantime... Actually, there is no meantime. Let's just... Alright, I forgot to pull up my reference. You guys won't be able to see it. And it's not like I'm following it very strictly either. How long does it take to properly dry? It mostly depends on what materials you're using. This painting's mostly linseed oil, so it's gonna take like a minimum 6 months to dry. I've also used liquid ones. That takes like a week to dry to the touch and a few months to dry completely. The new medium I'm using, not sure, it says it takes like 6 months to dry. So it really depends, but generally oils take ages to dry. this is a good start. I'm probably gonna have to work over this over and over again. So many layers, just because I made it so wet. Also, it's dark. Give me a second. It just got really dark. Ah! Please don't roll onto the paint. Let me just turn on light. I imagine it's difficult to find space for drawing if you have multiple paintings going on. Yeah, that was a problem. I won't show you guys because it's pretty embarrassing, but since I do have two paintings on the docket, they're both sitting on top of a shelf of stuff. It's not that easy to find space. Also, I'm planning this rather large painting. I literally cannot show you on camera because it's huge. 14 by 18 inches. I don't know where I'm gonna put it when I start painting it. Oh no, that's a bit dark, isn't it? Meh, I'll fix it later. Let's just... Hey chat! Do you guys have a favorite painting? Like, what's it called? Like from one of those classical painters? Or a contemporary painter, why not? Do you have a favorite painting that we can look at? Oh god, it's a bit hard for me to look at what I'm doing because the ring light gives off a bit of a glare. Hi Tiff! Welcome to stream! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day, man. I really... When was the last time I've been on your stream? Why won't reality let me see Tiffery's stream? Let's have a look. Painting this time. Yes, we're working with oils today. Tools up. What's tools up about? Also, why is my emote wall so pixelated? Why aren't the Twitch alerts working? Wait, no, that's Twitch alerts. Background. Why aren't the shout-out clips working? Ah! I don't know enough about known artists. I tend to enjoy art from local art walks. Those are really fun. Oh wait, where's my rag? There it is. Local art stuff is always fun to visit. Even if you haven't done any art, it's nice to see people putting out stuff. And you can buy their stuff. Oh, let's... Okay, quick story time. There is this local art event going on today. I don't tell you guys the name so that I don't accidentally dox myself, but yeah, there's this local art event, people selling crafts and paintings and such, and I went there once alone, and I saw these woodcut prints, and they look pretty cool. I wish I could show you that, but the reason I can't is, yeah, you'll find out later. I saw these local woodcut prints and thought, hey, these are pretty cool. Also, woodcut is pretty underrated. I'll have one alongside this print of a cat I found. And then I put them on the counter. The guy said, hang on. Glowman, I had to fix something real quick. It's nice to support those that can make and do. Don't call yourself that, Brittle Empress. I'm sure there's... Well, you're not worthless is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, they said, oh no, we lost the prices for these woodcuts. You're gonna have to come back a bit later, but I think they're around the quart of 80 pesos? That's like $2. And I was like, oh great, I'll just come back later and stare at these other paintings for a bit. And then I just hung around nearby so I wouldn't lose the stall. And then I came back because they were gesturing towards me and they showed me a list of prices of the woodcuts, and good lords, they apologized because the cheapest woodcut of print available was 800 pesos. That's like, wait, 800, 5, 10, 15, $40. Wait, no, 40? 150, 200, 408. Oh, $16 per woodcut print. I wanted to, I could not, so I was forced to leave the woodcut, and that sucked. Also, I'm just trying to restart the camera again, because it froze. There we go. So that's a story of how you should pay your artists. Please pay your artists well. Chat, what's the last bit of art you've bought? As I've said, mine was the cat print, but I can't show you. How long have you been working on this piece? Good question. The sketch took like 10 minutes, and then the first layer took like an hour? So this thing has roughly been a whip for over an hour. Yes. So not very long. It might take around 5 to finish this because I'm not actually as proficient with oils as I'd like to be. But I'll get there. Oh god, my green's solidified. I bought some custom-made pins. Ooh, nice. You know what? I'm gonna shill for Leash right here, right now, because I haven't been visiting their streams. And I don't get a lot of enamel pins, because, yeah, I don't know why. Hang on, but here we go. This is a pin by Leash, also known as Monster Maker. You guys should visit Monster Maker. Cool, it is very cool. She also makes Pokemon pins. I'm not sure where to put this one, but it's adorable. Okay, drawer closed. Let's continue. Sorry about the wobble. My stand is not very stable. Oh, good. I have melted the green somewhat. That is super cute. It is adorable. I'm glad I got some Leash stuff, because normally I don't have money to throw at people, but that's changing really slowly and I'm glad. tried to adjust the window. Okay, you know what? Let's speed things up a bit. Let's work on the leaves. Fun fact, I was supposed to work on the leaves at the same time as everything else, but then I realized I made it too wet and so couldn't paint over the background. Yeah, it's a bit hard to work with right now, but I'll get there slowly. Real slowly. Oh wow, I was resting my hand on my mic. I hope that didn't sound weird. Are you guys familiar with Georgia O'Keeffe? She's a painter, but I don't know a lot about her other than that. Are you guys familiar with her? Yes. Oh, this is new. Hi, Scarlet Ray. Welcome to stream. Oh my god, I didn't press enter. I was supposed to shout Monster Maker out. Beautiful stuff, yeah. Yep, this is the correct channel. Go watch Monster Maker sometime. I'll shout you out next. Scarlet Ray, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm struggling a little. I'm not used to this level of wet on wet. Do I have to... Oh my god, I forgot! I was supposed to add flowers too. Wow, my brain's all over the place. Lots of artistes here, I believe. Yes. Quite a few, including you, Scarlet Ray. Anyway, about, okay, let's just watch the clip if it does play. This looks like the hip new MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. I'd say the whole copy pasta, but I forgot. Get some blue and purple. But I play more games than art on stream. It's fine. Same though. That's the duders. Forgive me for I do not play the MOBAs. They confuse me and bring fear to my heart. Anyway, about Georgia O'Keeffe, I first learned about her in some book series. Really old book series about preteens. Oh god, my hands are covered in stuff. And they were saying, wow, she's so cool. Oh, Julian Nanami, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Just telling people about how I learned about Georgia O'Keeffe. And in that book, they said she painted a lot of skulls. And that might have been where my fascination for painting skulls came from. Or one of the factors, perhaps. So I thought, hey, later in life I thought, hey, maybe I should look them up. And then I looked them up and realized, oh, they do the vagina paintings too. Cool, I guess. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm just mixing some paint real quick. Or applying them to the canvas. Julian Nanami, how do you find me? Welcome to my little slice of hell, where I suffer for my own entertainment. It's about power. Nice draw. Thank you so much. I've been working on it for a bit, and I think I'm getting somewhere okay. Found you an asexual tag. Ooh, are you also ace? Okay, that's a bit dark. Let's swipe more white. These don't look like bluebells at the moment, but I'll get it. I'll get it right sometime. Or I could just look at references like a normal person. Ah, there, common bluebell. Oh, I'm definitely not going to be able to make that with this brush. Apparently in Britain, entire forests get their ground covered by huge carpets of bluebells, and I want to see that for myself one day. Unfortunately, traveling outside of these cursed islands is a pain, and also very expensive. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. Wildebeest, is that how you pronounce your name? It's like that's how I pronounce your name. But thank you so much. I'm glad you think it's cool. It's far from done, but we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. All right, bluebell's done. Let's work on the spike of lavender. Wild boys. Okay, close enough. I was close. But how are you doing, wild boys? I hope you're having a good day. Are these your new art brushes? Let's see. This specific brush, I've had it for over a year, so no. My new art brushes are actually right behind my canvas, Montmartre detail brushes. I'd pull them out right now, but my hands feel a bit sticky. Also, I'll pull out the new art brushes when I'm really working on some fine detail. I just had lunch where I'm from. Ooh, we must be from a very similar time zone, cause it is afternoon here. So slightly after lunchtime. Has everyone eaten lunch or dinner? Wherever you're at, please don't forget to eat. Don't be like me. Oh, the rain started, so sorry if you can hear that through my mic. Also, okay, let's see where. Oh, the camera does capture it. So you can see around here and around here that there are some green parts that don't seem to be covered up by the background. That's kind of my fault because I made the background paint a bit too watery. But I guess I'll just turn it into background vegetation after I work on the foreground, which is objectively a terrible idea. Just ate a midnight snack of 2 stir-fried ramen. 2 packs? That's a lot. Then again, 1 pack, most packs of ramen do that thing where 1 isn't enough, but 2 is far too much. At least for me. Maybe it's enough for you, Tiff. Montmartre, yeah. There are no Windsor and... Oh god! Sorry if the camera keeps wobbling. I don't know where to find a better stand, but... Montmartre is no Winsor and Newton, but the difference between Montmartre and Winsor and Newton is that I can afford Montmartre. 2 is the sweet spot. Really? 2 is a bit much for me. or when I'm not that hungry. When I'm hungry, two is not enough. I love ramen, but yeah, these bricks were small. Is it okay if I ask for which brand you were eating? Because I'm still on the lookout for new ramen brands, or noodle brands in general. Maybe I should mess with the background too at some point, make it less monochromatic. I was even gonna say 3, but I don't want to sound like a cow. No, 3 packs is valid. Because noodles are getting smaller and smaller each year. No offense to the 3-pack gangs. 3-pack gangs, if you're really hungry and the world has failed you, 3 packs is valid. Valid and good. Add some background bluebells. Did you know that instant noodles were discovered by accident? I can't remember the entire story, but the guy who was making them, he's Japanese of course, he was Japanese, he was having trouble thinking of how to package ramen noodles because they're very perishable. He needed them to be rehydrated in an instant. And he found out when he was at home with his wife and his wife was cooking, and he suddenly realized, oh, flash frying! I gotta flash fry these noodles! Yes, that's it! And it worked! And now we have instant noodles. Thanks, guy. I should look up his name sometime. Had Omi Goreng! Second known as Lucky Me Pancit Canton Hot Chili Chow Mein. The Indomie had more flavor. Indomie gang, really. Mi goreng supremacy. I tried mi goreng while I was in college, never looked back. It's so good. Okay, let's switch colors. Yeah, I should probably use the linseed oil now. Hopefully I don't spill it. This is my jar of linseed oil. It used to be clearer, but then I messed up. Yeah, for those who are familiar, I'm trying to stop using solvents so that I don't die of lung cancer. So I'm just using basic oils to clean my brushes. It's not as thorough, but at least I can minimize my chances of lung disease and nerve damage. Okay, let's switch back to green and smooth things out. Or just blend them normally, like some kind of plebeian. Man, I wish I had I should probably save up for a better camera for streams like this. Best typer in chat, baby. Man, I wish I could eat more in one sitting. Maybe then I wouldn't be so hungry all the time. Because I am constantly hungry. I'll eat a pretty good meal. 2 hours later, I'm hungry again. It is inconvenient and upsetting. Body, please, why must you ask so much of me? No, I cannot afford another. There we go. Okay, I think it's time for me to use the detail brushes. I'm a bit scared, but I will survive. I don't know which detail brush to use though. I can use the bent one. Yeah, the funky bent one. Chat, spicy noodles, yes or no? Ah, there it is. Let's not lose the plastic tip. This is the bent brush, the bent detail brush. I'm not quite sure how I'll be using this, but hopefully it works well and we're friends. Yes, nice. My palate used to be super weak to spicy things. Actually, I think it still is. Like, I'd eat something spicy and the margin around my lips would be red for the next few hours. But spicy food good, if the spice is handled correctly. Oh god, the tip is knocking on my mic. See, this is the problem with oil painting. You can't touch the canvas, so you have to be super careful. And the problem is my hand isn't steady either, so I have to suffer. Okay, my mic is actually getting in the way. Let me move it. You know those super spicy Korean noodles? I had a small bowl of those and it was pain. It hurt. It hurt me, chap. I could not handle their strongest potions. Why did I eat that? Oh right, I was hungry. This angle brush is actually doing pretty good for me. Now if only I could hold my hand steady. That would be cool. I miss Korean food. Have you had Korean food? Well, I don't think I've had a lot of Korean food, but do you eat Korean food often, Julian? I'm mostly a Japanese food kind of person, but there was this one point where I still had an office job and there was this ramyun place nearby, so I just went there a lot for lunch. It was pretty good ramyun, but it was pretty crowded, so I didn't really want to go there too often. Okay, we're gonna have to shift to a slightly more yellow tone for the background. And it turns out this pile of green is still usable. Oh god, it's too sharp to look like a background thing. Okay, no one will notice. No one will notice. It's fine. Oh, these are a bit dark, aren't they? I'll fix it later. Or something. Or I can equalize it right now. 1 second. Oh, this is going to be a bit of an issue to clean. Japanese food is easy to find in my country because the Japanese immigration here was big. Ooh, what country? If you don't have to answer that if you don't want to, though. But no Korean food. That is odd. Because in my city, you know what? I think it's common to the entire country. There's a lot of Korean food places. Quite a bit more than the Japanese food places. Not entirely sure why, but it's probably a result of Korean culture booming. You know, the boy band boom and all that. It's okay talking from Brazil. Oh, that does make sense. I've heard of something like that. Yeah, lots of Japanese immigration there at some point. Man, I could go for some sushi right now. I'll have to touch that up at some other point. Do I detail the flowers now? Nope, we're going back to the skull. This is a problem with me doing literally anything. I can't focus on just one thing. I have to flit here and there to keep going and not stagnate. I guess that's why I do a lot of different things online. I don't just paint. I do music too. And sometimes I do the gamings. And sometimes I do the writing, but that doesn't happen a lot these days. My sister-in-law is half Japanese. Ooh. Interesting. I've been wanting to head to an all-you-can-eat sushi place. It's been a while. Ooh, that sounds really good. There's actually an all-you-can-eat sushi place that opened up recently. It's a bit of a ride to get there, but I want to try it at some point. Don't know when, though. And of course, I'll be going alone. Because I seem to be the only one free on Thursdays. It's sad. I'm free on Thursdays, everyone else is free on the weekend. But that's when I do most of my work. Okay, let's tint some of the shadows yellow for funsies. Does everyone have a favorite type of sushi? Mine's actually, yeah, my favorite's just maguro, that's tuna. Oh wait, my reference is right there. And so is the brown tint. Let's make it a bit darker. Uh-oh, I think the brown paint is a bit solidified. I'll have to clean that off at some point. Salmon is my fave. Nice. Salmon's pretty good. Actually, at the grocery, I saw some salmon meat that's meant to be for sushi. I guess that's where all the local places get their salmon, unless they're really fancy and get their salmon fresh and wild somewhere. But I don't think any establishment is fancy enough for that here. That and salmon's just cheaper than tuna, so most of the time I just go for salmon. It's been so long since I stopped eating seafood for political reasons, so the glory days of when you allowed yourself sushi. They will live on in your memory as a treasure. Farewell, seafood. You will be missed. Still, I haven't heard of political reasons for not eating seafood. Environmental reasons, yeah, but not political. There is so much in this world I don't know. Also, I'm just taking my time mixing paint because I'm not getting the right tint. It's okay, I think I got it. Environmental is all. Ah, okay, I see. Understanding +1. Thank you for the subscribe, Richie. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Give me a second. Let me do the thing. Skullface, I'm politically against eating fish. What is that, Richie? I mean, I don't usually eat fish because the quality's usually not great here, but that's literally it. If the quality's good, I'll eat it. Whack, whack with a giant staff. I'm not really just being weird, that's fair. We engage in a little weirdism. How are you doing, Richie? How's your morning? Oh, I'm not sure if I'm liking this tint. You guys can't see it properly in the camera because it's garbage. But the shadows I made are a bit yellow. I'm not sure how good it's going to look in the final. Might change it at some point. Let's have this shadow here. Thank you for shout out. I'm falling apart. My allergies are... You have allergies, Richie? Hang it. Oh, wait. Isn't it summer? Summer allergies. Hang in there, Richie. You'll make it through. I believe in you. I believe in you so hard. Those allergies can't keep you down forever. Oh, Quick Slice! Thank you so much for dropping by. Finally able to catch your stream. I'm just glad you're here, Quick Slice. Can only lurk, but thank you for the lurk anyway. I'm so happy you're here. Hang on, let me shout you out. Quick Slice does ASMR. You guys should visit Quick Slice at some point. Oh yeah, you were playing Mahjong last night, but I couldn't visit because I was passing out. As in I was falling asleep. I wasn't having a medical emergency. Let's define the shadows a little more. Oh my god, stop wobbling. How many times can one stand wobble? Stop! Cease! Anyway. Better to get the sleep. Yeah, I wish I could have dropped by while sleeping. That would have been cool. I wish I could do things while asleep. Why must the human body be like this? Why must it demand the sleep? I don't understand. Well, I do, I'm just being dramatic. Jelly stand wibble wobble, please. I don't even know how to make the stand stop doing the wibble wobble. I don't want to give you guys motion sickness or anything from all the wibbling and wobbling. Okay, oh great, I have to work on the upper jaw now. Not the easiest thing to do, but we'll handle it somehow. Did you know that early versions of gelatin and gelatin desserts... Yes, chicken, I know. Did you know that early versions of gelatin were made from animals? Well, to be great, I forgot the word for it. Animal cartilage, I think? They were made from boiled animal, is what I'm trying to say. Now most of our gelatin's made from agar, seaweed, so it's slightly less weird sounding. Hi Anastasios, welcome to stream. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Wibble wobble. The wibbling and the wobbling of the frogs are ceaseless. There still are gelatin from animals, yes, but it's not as prevalent anymore. That, or maybe I'm just too Asian for this. There is that one Slavic meal that I've heard of called, is it cholodets? It's made from pig's foot that you boil until it gelatinizes. Agar-agar is a seaweed gelatin-like substance. Yeah, we have that here. They say, but most of the local products, they say it's gelatin, but it's mostly just agar. More in Asian countries and coastal areas. So that checks out. I live in the cursed islands of Southeast Asia, after all. The US still uses a lot of animal gelatin. Oh! Knowledge +1. My mind has been widened. Thank you, Brittle Empress. Sounds gross. I don't want beefy sweets. It's not a sweet though. It's just more. It's more of an aspic, I guess. But yeah, it's made of meat and onions and pepper. You boil up the pig's foot. Cut up all the meat inside and boil it again. Let it set. Boom, holodets for your party. Yes, it's party food. I want to try it. Alright, let's detail the skull a little, even though it's probably going to get yeeted and deleted. England's getting a bit better, but not much people keep whining about changing ingredients. Get used to it! They need to get used to the fact that there are more ingredients than beans and blood sausage, I guess. To be fair though, I do like English breakfasts. No, it's not a guilty pleasure, it's a pleasure. English breakfasts are good. If you don't like them, you can give them to me. There is this one establishment that sells English style breakfasts, and I drop by there every once in a while when I have money, because it's not exactly cheap. I have to go, it's like 3 a.m. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for dropping by. Get some rest, Julian. Thank you for the follow. I hope you have a good sleep. Oh, this is a risky move. Why did I do this? I enjoy an English breakfast as well. Love the beans. My favorite part would be the bacon. Shoddy demands all the blood. I like blood. Oh, fun fact about blood. There is a blood stew here called dinuguan, which literally means... no, there's no literal translation in English. It roughly means cooked in blood. It's basically pork intestines and some bits of meat cooked in blood. And you put some chili in there and it's really good. There's also a variety of local blood sausage, but I cannot remember what it's called. What? Did I expect myself to remember literally anything? No. Sounds metal. It is pretty good and pretty metal to watch cook, cause the blood gets all dark when it hits the pan. It's trippy. You know what? I'm trying to dip my brush into burnt sienna, but it's not working. Someday when I get a bigger place, I could just have a palette camera so you guys can see me mixing stuff on the palette. But I have to scrape off this old paint and replace it with some fresh paint. Did you know that the colors raw sienna and burnt sienna are literally pigment taken from the ground? They've got a bunch of iron in it, so it looks a bit brownish. Let me grab my... Oh, this is burnt... I have... Oh wait, burnt umber. Okay, this is burnt sienna. The pigment is taken from the ground, and it's literally raw and burnt. And raw sienna is just the raw pigment. Burnt sienna, you put it in... What was the receptacle? I can't remember the receptacle, but you cook it up for a few hours so it gets darker. Follow me for more facts about pigments. Did you know that there is an extinct variety of yellow made in India that used to be made from the urine of cows who ate a specific mango leaf? Yes. You can't get that color anymore. Oh well. And Friss was also telling me of this Japanese establishment that usually creates nail polish colors and traditional pigments, but they also came up with a watercolor set, and I think that's cool. Fortunately, I can't afford it, and neither can Friss, and that's sad. Hang on, let me make sure chat hasn't broken. Chat hasn't broken, right? Sometimes Twitch chat breaks for me, and I have to scramble to catch up with everyone's messages. Oh no, that's a bit dark. Did you know that there are painting establishments and painters who can and will create paintings that incorporate the ashes of a dead loved one? I would do that. Actually, I am an oil painter. I will do that if someone asks it of me. I'm probably the only one who's gonna offer that in the area though, because lots of Catholics, they have very stringent ideas of what should happen to human bodies. But times are changing. I can test my luck. My terrible, terrible luck. Speaking of breakfast, I need food, so gonna have to learn. Alright, Richie. Take care, have a good breakfast. You guys should follow Richie if you want. If you like gaming. If you're a gamer. God, painting teeth is so nerve-wracking. I'm not very good at repetitive details. That, and I'm not even following the reference completely. Hey chat, pick one. Pigment fact, painter fact, or I'm tempted to say Clara fact, but I can't think of any safe facts to distribute to chat. You know what? Pigment fact, painter fact, or Clara fact. Pick one. We'll see what we can come up with. Alright, that's the teeth slightly. Detailed. Not quite there yet, but I'll take it. Now let's switch to the purples. Ooh, that is not a good color. Chat, I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 50. Everyone in chat collectively has 3 tries. And the one who guesses it right gets a surprise. Yesterday, well, actually, I had my Discord chat choose for once. I managed to get my hands on the trial version of Reaper, and it is so much it's so much friendlier to my brain than Ableton, and I can afford Reaper, so I'm probably going to work on that too. Hi Purple Kyoto, welcome to stream. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I'm just busy detailing some things. You can stay and watch if you'd like. Alright, let's... So not used to these small details. I've never had detail brushes for oils, so this is a kind of a first time thing. But yeah, yesterday I got my hands on Reaper and finally made it work. So that's what I'm going to be using for the rest of the piano streams, and maybe for making music once I get used to it. But the problem is, it was such a pain to set up. It took me like, how many hours? So many hours just to connect it to OBS, because it doesn't work on desktop audio. Wait, did chat freeze? Did I break it? Oh. No, I didn't break it. It's fine. give me a second. I'll just have to check something real quick. It'll just take a few seconds. Oh, okay. Also, I didn't realize my background music was that particular track. It was supposed to be the other clock loop. But no, my brain decided to forget to change the BGM. I'll change it in a bit, don't worry. Getting somewhere. I do want to detail the leaves a little more, but I'm afraid of ruining it. Maybe I should switch to the other painting for a bit. Or I could work on the ground. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry about the wobble, I accidentally pulled on the cord, the camera cord. Right, let's work on, let's do some groundwork. Did you know that Bob Ross was a drill sergeant before he became a painter? But he had to stop because he didn't want to be that mean person anymore. It's odd stuff. I won't elaborate, but yeah. There also is this, unfortunately, rather wealthy artist in my area. People call him Ben Cab. And I got to visit his museum once as part of a field trip for anthropology, because some of the exhibits in his museum are what's the word? Pretty indigenous leaning. Like there's an actual ritual bench inside there called a hagabi. And you could sit on it, though I'm not quite sure how the Ifugal people think of that. Anyway, his museum was the most enlightening art-wise, but anthropology-wise, it wasn't as great as the local city museum. Uh-oh. Messed that up, didn't I? Maybe I should... Yeah, let's do some work on the background. Let's double it up. There was a whole series of his paintings centered around this woman called Sabel, and I was pretty broke as a student, but they also had a cafe in the museum, and from what I remember, it was pretty overpriced. Who pays 90 pesos for a Coke? For those not living in the Cursed Islands, that's roughly $2 and something cents for one can of Coke. Or wait, one glass of Coke, yes. Oh, I'm sad. Let me change the angle of the camera a little so that you can see the art a bit better. It's a bit more saturated than what the camera is telling you. Also, it's out of focus and I can't fix that, but whatever. I'll live with what I can take. Let's mix some of that background color. Chad, have you been to an art museum at any point in your life? I'm curious. Yes, ooh, what was it? Words hard. What was it like, Brittle Empress? Was it a good museum? I've been meaning to go back to the local city museum myself, but I never seem to have the time. My touch grass days seem to be filled with different things that have nothing to do with museums. I should have used a flatter brush for this, I think. Oh well. Maybe I should visit. I also want to visit the National Museum, but it's like, how many hours? That's like, several hours bus ride away from here. 7 to 9 hours. Yeah, let's clean up the thicker lines too. Been to a few ones in Seattle, a couple in SoCal. They usually are really fun, get exposed to a lot of different stuff. Ooh. I'm interested, though that is a bit of a pipe dream. If ever I go there, I will be sure to check the museums. Hopefully I'll get the chance. Hopefully. It doesn't hurt to dream after all. What kind of art was in there? Was it the traditional paintings you see, or was it like MET, where you get the weird stuff? Or like that one gallery in Southeast Asia with the banana on the wall. That still upsets me. Yes. The banana taped to the wall. I understand why it was taped to the wall. It still upsets me when I think about it. Modern art, traditional, ooh, big mix. Good, we like variety in our art. When you get into art, it's good to experience more than one type. I recently watched Kusama Infinity. What's that about? I haven't been watching anime recently, haven't had the time. I keep telling myself, hey, I should finally start watching Demon Slayer. Hey, maybe I should go watch the Violet Evergarden movie, and then I don't. 'Cause I never remember to do so. Wow, it's 3:02. Been painting for an hour already. This isn't done yet. It's still gonna take some work and some drying and some retouching over and over again. I'll get there though, don't worry, don't you worry. This is actually pretty good quality compared to my other paintings. I can just cut it up and sell it somehow. Yeah, why don't I sell this for dirt cheap? Just to get my name out there. No. I had to stop being a coward and raise my prices. I'm sorry that sounds callous, but I have to save up. It's about Yayoi Kusama, the artist. She's famous for her dots and her polka-dotted pumpkins. Ooh, that is one interesting niche. Let me look her up real quick. Yayoi Kusama. Oh, this is quite the niche. This is quite the niche. She's embraced her niche. Good lords. I'd like to see an exhibition of hers. This is something else. Kusama Infinity. How do you get a manga written about you? Kusama Infinity manga. Or it's a documentary. Who overcame racism, sexism, and a stigma of mental illness to achieve international recognition relatively late in her career. Absolute queen. We support everyone at any stage of their life when starting a new thing, unless of course that thing is assassination. Queen vibes. Oh, hi Friss, welcome to stream. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Such as the sexism, racism, and mental health issues she dealt with. Yeah, it's such a shame that sexism is so ingrained in the fine art industry, though I've got some gripes about the fine art industry that have very little to do with that. But anyway, I'm happy for her. I'm happy she overcame those hurdles and gained success through polka dots and being herself. Clara's painting IRL. Yes, Clara painting IRL. Yeah, it's crazy. It is. I don't know any contemporary examples, but I'm sure there are a lot. I'm just aware of some of the more archaic examples, like, oh, woman in this art school. No, we don't accept women. Get out of here. That stuff like that, and don't Google Artemisia. Oh God, Italian pronunciation, Gentileschi, if you don't like to read about sexual assault. Yeah, that was fucked. Especially since there are so many prominent female and non-male artists. You'd think it would not be so sexist, but it is, because a lot of fine art is centered around what white people thought and white males thought. I'd go into a whole discussion about it, but I don't think I'm that well informed. I just have surface level knowledge of the subject. That, and I'm not too embedded within the fine art community. I mostly hang around the grassroots folk art community, because that's what we got here. We don't really have a lot of fine art folk here, except for Sir Benka. Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. Let's change that, guys. Wherever you are, let's change that. If you're not male and white, go be the best person you can be. And yeah, tell the ruling powers what's what. Okay, where were we? Right, the skull. Oh, I have to paint over some of the skull. This is gonna take forever. Oh, I almost dipped it into the linseed oil. That would have been a disaster. Normally, you can use linseed oil as a medium. I'm trying not to because it's very liquidy and takes forever to dry. I prefer being able to work on something again after like a few days. With linseed oil, if you want to make some major changes, you have to either really know what you're doing, which I don't, or wait like 6 months and see if you can paint over your mistakes. It's like an apology. It's like a terrible apology. I should stop there. If you're wondering why the background sketch is green, it's because I used a green marker against my better judgment, because I did not have a gray one on hand. Chad, do you have a favorite artist? Like, not even just for visual art. Let's extend it to all forms of art, even performance art. Yeah, let's go. Music, performance art. Anyone? I don't want to go to work, Friss. Unfortunately, reality does not always give us what we want. Also, it sounds like you need a day off, Friss. Yeah, try applying for one. You can do it, Friss. Get out of bed. One step at a time. Want to sleep? Hang in there, Friss. It's just hang in there for today. And maybe you can set up a nap day sometime. I technically already got off this weekend because, oh right, you were boothing. Maybe you can get another? Wait, how many days off do you get in 1 month anyway? And my first ever office job, it sucked because new hires, that was me, did not get any paid days off. You could only get paid days off if you were a manager. Come to think of it, lots of stuff at that company was really fucked. I'm glad they fired me. Uh-oh. May have mucked this one up a little. Technically, I'm a part-timer, so... Oh, okay, that is a problem, isn't it? Heck. Unfortunately, capitalism will not allow us to take a nap first. I'm so sorry. Maybe this is all I can work on for this skull at the moment. Or what if I pushed it a little? People are also pointing out that maybe my $300 a month salary is not very high, even for a part-timer? Like, I guess some people do get away with it because you're a part-timer, but is that low even for a part-timer? Question mark? Oh my god, the camera's wobbling again. Let's zoom it out a little. See if the camera behaves a little better. Also, is my voice okay? I've been moving around. I'm not sure if my mic is properly picking up my voice or if I sound too far away. Let me know if there's anything off. And a little... I'll have to clean that up when the paint dries a little again. But for now, I think we're going to set aside this painting and start working on another one. For now, it's not done. Your voice is great. Thanks, Tiff. Glad to hear everything's still working as usual. Oh, by the way, I actually already upgraded my internet. This is still technically a test run. So things might not look as they probably should. Alright, this is how it looks so far. Ah, glare. Not done. Still a lot of texturing to do. But I like how it's going so far. I made some progress. Okay, let's get that out of the way for a bit. And get the other painting. This is actually just a sketch. Let's set it up, move the camera away a bit, but not in a way that'll make chat see this absolute state of my desk. Here we go. This is a very rough sketch I've got. I'm gonna start laying on some basic colors and yeah, see where we go from there. So let's grab my reference. We're gonna go a little buck wild today. What the heck is this file type? Does anyone know what an AVIF file is? These are the colors I'm going to be working with. Okay, time to get some red. Warm red, so not magenta. Oh god, we're going to work with vermilion. Oh, it's cadmium light in the Pipeo tubes. But shades of orange and red in painting, they scare me. Why? Because there was this one time I was mucking around with my watercolors, which I can't grab right now because they're behind my laptop, and that would require me to move everything. But I was mucking around with my watercolors, and I tested out some vermilion that I had on hand. And what happened when I tried to wash the brush in water? The vermilion basically overtook every other color in that glass of water. Fear. It was overpowering. Alright, let's get some medium on the board. Oh wait, since my camera's a bit off, a bit further off, let me show you guys the palette I just got. Look! Oh wait, it won't fit. Look guys! I have the fancy wooden palette. I'm artiste. That, and you don't have to work with a piece of cardboard wrapped in plastic anymore, so woo! Fancy. Yeah. I have no idea what it is, but this little board did wonders for my artistic brain. It helped me want to really paint again. And that's something. Definitely something. Okay, let's warm this up a bit. Okay, goal for when I have my own place, palette cam. Oh god, that's a dual cam setup. It's gonna require so much space. A little more medium. Okay, I think this should be enough. It's not dark enough. There we go. It's not quite the same shade, but I'll take it. It's a bit too pink now. I'll fix it in subsequent applications. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty rough for a while. Also, this mixture is very stiff. How's chat doing? Wait, it's Monday. Is there anything fun planned for the rest of the week? The only fun thing I've got planned for this week is that I'm gonna go visit a pet cafe with a friend. So that's fun. What have you guys got? Oh great, I need more white. And I gotta get the same variety of white. Or... Ow, ow, ow! Pulled shoulder. Ah! I just gotta get the same variety of white for sword. Consistency's sake. Whose consistency, you ask? I don't know. Do any of us know? This is beautiful so far. Thank you so much, Tiff. I will say, I do think of my sketches as really rough and not safe for human consumption. That's why I don't post sketches a lot, but thank you, Tiff. Let's keep going. I made the mix too pink, but we can fix that. This canvas, fun fact about this canvas, it's not actually white all throughout. I first bought it, then did a sketch behind it, and decided, wow, I'm not doing this painting. I don't think I like this sketch as much as I should, so I just painted gesso over it and redid it. Which goes to show there are some mistakes that you can just paint over and redo. Not every mistake is a life-altering decision you're going to live with for the rest of your life. Some of them, just paint over them. Let's make this smooth. The tonal variations aren't very visible right now, but oh wait, that is not the angle I was going for. Hang on. It's a 10. Wait, how much was this? It's a $6 webcam on a wobbly stand. I won't get it to look as good as I want it. Let's continue. There's this manga I've been reading on and off about art that really inspired me when I was not in a great artistic mood, called Blue Period. It's really good if you're an artist. But nah, let's not get into that. What I wanted to say about Blue Period is that there is this technique I learned from them, but I decided not to use because I don't do glazes, where you can do the underpainting of the skin with olive green, and then you can overlay it with other more skin-like colors. And the technique's called it's Italian pronunciation, terra verde. And I'd like to see that in person. I'd like to see a painting that does that in person because it sounds interesting. At the same time, I doubt I'll be able to find a painting like that here, in a place like this. Did you know that there is an extremely rare variety of wood that is fuchsia in color, but it's really expensive? There's also wood that's black, straight up black in color. But yes, expensive, endangered, probably not a good idea to order them. Not right now. Not dark enough. Yeah, not dark enough. And I put too much black. Oh wait, it didn't overpower it. Yeah, I still have a very I still don't have very good judgment on which colors overpower the other. Mostly because before I got actual artist grade stuff, I worked with garbage student grade stuff. $5 watercolor cakes. Those are not great. They will not teach you about art very well. My hand failed me. I'll fix it. Hi Jack, welcome to stream. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Have you been resting well? just a very rough first layer, so we're not expecting any masterpieces right now. We're just vibing. Oh, blended it. Who cares? I should probably clean this brush though before doing any more work. Day's been good, lots of rest. Nice. I'm glad your day's good. Right? To the rest of chat, I hope your day's good as well. Did you know that lead white is toxic? Clearly because of the word lead in its name. But otherwise it's pretty toxic. People still use lead white, also known as flake white. But a lot are also moving away from it and just sticking to titanium. Or going with replacements. Oh god, this is gonna take forever to dry. Okay, we're gonna switch to a smaller brush now. Is anything fun happening this week, Chad? Oh, I can show you the other painting I was working on before I switched to this one. Oh, let me just put this somewhere safe-ish. And we're almost there. We're almost there. Just a bit more to finish on the skull painting. And then I can wait for it to dry, then cut it out. Hopefully get it framed. See if anyone wants to buy it. Let's go with a smaller brush now. And we'll need more gel medium. Ah! Okay, that's a lot of medium. It's still hard to control how much medium I squeeze out of the tube. This is the new medium I got, Gamblin solvent-free gel. I got it because it doesn't smell as bad as liquid, which I used to use for a while, but then I realized, wow, this is making me sad. Gonna leave the eyes black because I'm gonna turn my reference picture into a fantasy portrait, because that's what I'm all about, baby. We're still working really roughly right now, but the details always come later. That's what literally every painting tutorial yelled at me to do. Work on the big shapes first, do details later. Sometimes that advice is good, other times you just have to do what you do. Also, I can't work on details because the glare is really having a go at me. Let's blend that. Ah, too bright. Yeah, I've been working with so much white, I think I forgot to incorporate darker values. And now it's ruined. That's gonna be a sharp edge. Clarify modify the eye a bit. I always have trouble with the eye that's further away from the camera. Hang on, just gonna make sure chat hasn't broken. Ah, good, it didn't break. If you guys have questions about my process, or literally anything about what I'm painting, feel free to ask. I like questions. Oh god, I accidentally switched out my reference image. Let's outline the ear. Oh, I'll fix that later. And sometimes, Clara, you make me want to try painting again. I mean, if you can, go ahead. Paint. For lots of people, painting is good for the soul. Go ahead, Friss. I encourage it. Even if, yeah, this goes for the rest of the chat, even if you're not an artist, try painting something at least once. Experiencing things, very good for the soul. Even though I'm not really good at it, do it anyway, Friss. We all start somewhere, and if you really like painting, you don't even have to be good at it to win. If you really like painting, just paint. Paint stuff, paint fun. Oh, speaking of painting, I applied for an artist residency recently, and I'm really hoping I do get accepted, so good luck to me. I hope I get in. It's a good experience. Please, Fates, if you're listening right now, please let me get in. Oh, there is a bit of a delineation there. Let's put that down. It's still looking pretty rough, but who cares? I do, kind of, but I'll have to live with it for a while. Oh, I think my favorite brush is a bit, words hard, a bit saturated with paint. Not sure what to do with this. Oh, I don't want to go grab my solvent. Oh, great. I'm thinking of getting another mason jar just for my solvent. But, no avail. Oh yeah, so, yeah? What's up, Friss? Ah! Camera, please! Oh god. Oh, you guys saw a fraction of the mess that is my table. It was the second time I've ever been comped to draw man titties on the spot at an event. Did you enjoy drawing the man titties? Were the man titties to your liking? That's what matters. Were the man titties to your liking? Okay, I think I'm at the point where I'm gonna have to start washing brushes, but I don't want to use solvent. Okay, hang on, chat. Alright, I've got some solvent. Oh god. They say it's almost odorless, but I can smell a bit. I'm not a man boob enjoyer, but I am a boob enjoyer in general, that's fair. So it was okay, good. Okay, this is my jar of solvent. I tried not to use solvent today, because it's not good for your lungs. But it's my only option at the moment to clean my brushes fully. Okay, let's let that sit there for a bit. Let the solvent do its thing. Whose man titties did you draw first? Was it Ito? God, I love Ito. Too bad he didn't come home when I tried pulling for him. The Geo characters really don't want to come home. It's just me and Yinjin and General Goro. The others really don't want to come home, Zhongli. Why won't you come home, Zhongli? Alright, that's enough of the solvent for now. Let us proceed. I'm gonna have to use another brush though for a bit. Let's tint the black a little, I suppose. Make it a bit more red. And start here. I'm gonna be able to properly paint it with that when it dries a little. Not today, I guess. Maybe it's just this brush. Did you know that Kolinsky sable brushes, which are, I think, the most expensive variety of brush, they're not actually made from sable fur, they're made from mink fur. I don't know why they're marketed as sable brushes though. Slender. Not very good at necks, sadly. Or maybe it's just the angle of view. Let's move it out a bit. And adjust the easel. And the camera. Sorry about all the adjustments. Hopefully you guys aren't getting motion sickness from all the movement. think this brush is very good for painting large swaths in dark colors. I'll have to think about how I'm using this particular brush. Before you ask, no, I don't have names for my brushes, so I just say this brush or that brush, or the rake brush, or the detail brush, or the bendy detail brush. Also, besides, this is just the rough stage, so it's gonna look pretty ugly for a while. It's in the ugly duckling stage. Hey chat, you get to choose a bit of what this painting's gonna look like. So pick a color, any color. Let's see what color sounds good to my brain. Also just in time, because I haven't drawn her clothing yet. Man, this brush is not great at picking up color. And there's a bit of a whorl here. Oh, since I'm going with red and such, I don't think I can let chat choose a color. Sorry guys, we're going with red. She's gonna be wearing red. Yeah, this brush seems to be really good with stiff brushwork, but it's not what I'm going for right now. How's chat doing? Are you alright? Where is my rag? Oh god, it's gone! Oh, it's missing. Where did I put it? Oh, wait, it's right there. Spray a lot of odor buster once I'm done with this. Yeah, I'm ending stream at 5 because oil painter does require cleanup. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cook. That skull's come a long way. Actually, this is another painting. Man, what if I did one of those fancy ass time lapses of, hey, let's draw a skull first. Okay, let's add some muscle on that skull and some skin on that skull. Yeah, that would take a lot of effort, but that might be something I do for the lulz. This is what the skull painting looks like so far. It looks pretty nice actually, now that I see it on camera. I'll probably finish it off screen. Who knows? It's really wet. I don't know why I made it so wet. How was breakfast, Richie? Alright, I'm supposed to dress her in red somehow. And cover this part up with black, but it might be a bit late for that. What kind of clothes should I give her? V-neck? Yeah, some fantasy stuff. Oh, I don't have references for clothes. Are we really gonna wing this? Yes. Now let's give her a bit of collar and some jewelry, but that's gonna come after literally everything else. Good. I had peanut butter and cheese. Wait, did you have the peanut butter and the cheese in the same toasty? Is that how that works? Oh, wait, let me see. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Camera makes everything look so ugly. Oh, we need to squeeze more paint. Yep, cheese goes with everything. Okay, I will say I've never had a peanut butter and cheese toasty. I'm not sure how that would taste, but if you say it's good, I will take your word for it. I like my toasties single flavor or double flavor in the case of peanut butter and jelly. Uh-oh. I put the paint too close to the thumb hole. I'm gonna be scrubbing red paint off my fingers for a while. So it's in the background. I can afford to make it a little darker. Hey chat, what's your favorite sandwich? I don't even think I have. Oh wait, BLT. Just because it has bacon in it, and bacon good. Clara, do you use oils? Yeah, these are oils. These are oil paints. That's why I've been talking about medium and linseed oil and such. Pog. It is pretty pog. I tried using acrylic once, but then they dried up too fast, and I gave up. First, I used to do a lot of watercolor. Nowadays, don't, but yeah, you could go back if you want to. No pressure. But it would be nice to dip into watercolor every now and then. Oh god, am I gonna have to paint under? I don't want to. It's gonna stain the easel, but Grr. Okay, that's the red clothing done, which will be detailed a little more down the line. Let's go clean this up. I love to do oils, but I remember when I was younger, it takes a month for it to dry, and I just paused. That's a bit of a... What's the opposite of an exaggeration? Yeah, because oils typically tend to take 6 months to dry, but it also depends on what medium you're using. Linseed oils take forever. What I'm saying is, they're being generous. Oh yeah. How do you get your stuff to not get cats and stuff and flies and stuff on them? That was my problem back when I started. But now I know to just keep them away from cats and make sure the room is about as fly-proof as you can get it. Clara, how did you get into painting? Let's see. How much detail do you want me to get into? But, okay. And do you mean digital or traditional painting? Because those two are slightly different stories. Slightly. They intersect, but they're not the same. But what about dust? That is a thing you'll have to live with. A thing I have to live with. There will be dust on the painting. There's very little I can do about it, except paint over the dust. You'll be able to see this in lots of other oil paintings too. There's some dust integrated into some of them, and it doesn't detract from the painting at all. Both, if that's okay. Okay, for digital painting, all my friends were doing digital painting, and I hopped on, and I also was a big DeviantArt user back in the day. And I saw all these digital stuff and thought, wow, I can do these too if I had the tools. And I didn't get tools for 2 years because I couldn't earn enough money. But then I earned enough money off freelancing writing, and I got my first tablet. That's how I got into drawing. Aside from the fact that I've been drawing since I was like a freaking child. As for traditional painting, it came a little after digital painting. Because I was looking at my work and thinking, wow, these aren't as great as I want them to be. Maybe I should look at some inspiration. Or maybe I should just cry at some inspiration because I'm never going to be as good as the people I want to be. That was young me talking. I know that's a load of bull right now. But then I started seeing MTG painters doing their thing, especially this man called Ryan Pancoast. Let me link his YouTube channel. I like Ryan Pancoast's art. Even though I haven't played any of his cards. What the? Wait, what? It must have been another Ryan Pancoast. MTG. You know what, let's just put his website in chat. Yeah, he also does MTG card time lapses on YouTube, and I was so inspired. I thought, wow, this is so cool. I want to do something like this. And then I got a job, slightly unrelated, but that was how I could afford my first oil painting supply. My god, it was so expensive. I used to play MTG as a much younger person. Ooh, what deck did you play? I haven't played in a while because I have got my hands full with other things. But I generally play my cat deck, which is white-green, Orzhov, black-white, and I'm currently building a Dimir deck because I thought Lazov is cool. Okay, let's see if I can make this hair look a bit more natural. I was in the 4th gen Ice Age era. Ooh. Wait. Ice Age. When was that? (1995). Ah. I feel so young. I only got into MTG at like, when was it? When? In the 2010s. Dating myself, oof. It's okay, everyone dates themselves accidentally at some point in their life. I think I've already stated my age a few times while streaming, but even without stating my age, I think I've already dated myself several times while talking and not thinking. I stopped because I ran out of money when the rules changed. Was this around the same time they reworked how planeswalkers worked? Also, the berry mechanic. Yeah, I forget the what's the word? In-universe event. What it's called. Yeah, that happened. Had so much detailing. This is actually, I think this is the largest oil painting that I've done on canvas. Yeah, I don't have a lot of them. That was all after me, oof. Wow, I don't really know a lot about MTG history. I'm just vibing alone with my cats and my best friend Lazov, who can turn into a leveler if the times are right. The chicken agrees with me. I don't know what I just said, but the chicken agrees with me. Ah, it's too bright. I feel like such a baby gamer right now. I am burdened by the curse of youth. No, I was about to complain about details, and it's been details later. The large shapes now. Besides, if I make a mistake in the large shapes, I can just paint over them. I also... Wait, who was it? Oh, that was all Ryan Pancoast. Yeah, it was really Ryan Pancoast that kickstarted the whole, "Ooh, cool, I can work with oils." And then that's where I discovered literally everyone else who didn't do things digitally and did things with oils. And Niels Hahn, who works in, was it pastels? I think it was pastels and watercolors on his end. Cool guy. It's been a pleasure, Shadi, but I'd better get off. Have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful day too, Richie. Thank you so much for dropping by. You stay safe. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. I love inspiration origin stories like that. Yeah, it's nice to know where an artist plucked inspiration from. There's a story in my head, but I can't really reach it right now, about inspiration grabbed from the weirdest place. Had to go mute for a second there. We have disturbing stories. Are these about you, Frisk, or about other people? Anything can be an impetus. Yes, this is true. Pretty much anything can inspire the right person to go, I can make something out of this. This is why experience is so important for artists. Gotta experience as much as you can. Find the right bits of information to stick in your head so that you can go, I know what to do with this. I am running out of black. Very good at having accents and living. That means you've survived so much this. You have so much luck inside of you. Time to add other colors around the edges for fun. Good idea. What would be good with red? Oh wow, it's a bit bright, isn't it? Let me adjust a few things. Ignore the background. Also, I seem to have lost my black. Hang on, I'll find it. Where is it? Where'd I put it? I don't want to use the Montmartre black. It's not the black I used. Fine, I guess I'll have to use the Montmartre. Hi Moros, welcome to stream. You kind of caught me while I was frantically looking for a color. How are you doing? One of my t-shirt designs that I never got to finish was like inspired by the sensation of blood in your mouth. Ooh, that sounds really cool though, Frizz. That sounds metal as all hell. Okay, I've got black. It's gonna be very grim, but anime shows blood like dribbling out of your mouth slowly. Blood doesn't do that. Blood comes out in globs. Oof. None of that weak liquid stuff. And real life does the real thing. Also, my hands are covered in black now. Black and oils. Ah! No, the cap. Everything's just falling apart. Montmartre oils I have a tendency to bleed. Don't know why. It's just the corners a bit. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing, huh? Whoops. So there are a few gaps. Oh, I should have tinted the canvas. Oh, I am a fool. Oh well. Moroz, is that name I did, Moroz? Wait, did Moroz Father Christmas? Does your name mean Christmas? Alright, let's keep going. I think I'm gonna have to dip this brush in solvent again real soon. I really don't want to. Okay, let's have something slightly dark-ish to fill in the gap. What's important is that I understand what to put there when the time comes. Yeah, people say you have to tint your canvas. I keep forgetting because I am a fool. Oh, I forgot to put the little whirl there too. Also, my camera's feeling a bit warm. Do you guys know of any cases where webcams burst into flame, asking for a friend? isn't thick enough. Just gonna have to continue the hard way. There are still some spots where the paint hasn't stuck to the canvas properly. Maybe I save on too much paint. I don't use enough. Yeah, I might have to adjust the tints on her face too. Ah, messed it up. Wait, can you guys even see what I'm doing right now? No, you can't. Gone back to the top. Adjusting a few things. And then we'll have to go back to the skin. It isn't the solvent that makes the weird smell, because I realized that it's not just the terps and the medium that gives off the strong smell, it's also the paints. That's my one gripe with Montmartre. They smell weird. They smell strongly. Thank God for that ridiculously strong odor busting spray I got. This brush again, very nice. Let's blend roughly so that we don't cry. Is a bit hard to paint, but I can just lighten it as I go. Wow, I am such a lazy painter. I don't plan anything. Oh, hang on, just checking if chat broke. Chat has not broken. Good. Paint in her eyebrows yet. Okay, since the skin is gonna be lighter than the eyebrows, I can just paint over the eyebrows for now, because I kind of mucked them up, I realize, and paint over them later. Chat, if you're willing. My offer still stands. I am thinking of a number from 1 to 100 I mean 1 to 50. Chat collectively has 3 tries. Also, the glare is a bit wild. I'm blocking some of the... Oh, okay. Let's... There we go. That's a lot less glare. 69? First, that's above 100, so I won't count it. There's an artist from Seattle that did a drawing or painting, kind of like showing blood coming out of the first person's veins externally. It's grim, but this was interesting. Yeah, sometimes interesting things come from grim thoughts. Heck, some of my inspiration comes from gore. Wait, what was the range of numbers? I thought you were saying 1 to 150. It's just 1 to 50, Frizz. Hang on, gotta hydrate. Throat. Choke. Incorrect. Chat has 2 more guesses. Alright, and I gotta paint in the lips too. No, focus on the painting. We're not looking at anything else. That seems to be the right color, if a bit darker. Any other takers? Danger with me saying I'll fix it later while painting is that I say I'll fix it later and then I don't, because I don't remember to do so, because I have the memory capacity of a fish. It's the 13th one down. Ooh, let's take a look. One, two. Ah, this is a cute art style though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, I like this one. I like all the lines. Oh, and I like how the lines get diluted by bits of water here and there. That's so cool. I like this one. I just never pictured blood like that before. Same. That's an interesting take. I approve greatly. Wait, what's her name again? It's Stasia Kato. Okay, I'll just keep this tab open so I don't forget to look through the rest of her art. It looks genuinely interesting. I'm loath to put in more black than I should, but this is just a test. there's a bit of background color there. She has some NSFW stuff as well. Yeah, I kind of saw the NSFW stuff while scrolling down. Thank God I didn't show it on stream. Then again, I can't do two things at once while doing oil paintings. This kind of demands my full attention. Gotta get dressed and packed up for work. Alright, good luck with work, Friss. I hope you stay safe. See you around. Thanks for dropping by. Hope I could make you feel better. If for a little, that would be enough. We can start some refinements on the eyes, because right now they're looking a bit rough. Still, I'm glad I managed to fill up the canvas somehow. This is going to take a lot of work. I don't think I'm going to finish this particular painting within this month. And that's not even counting drying. Okay, let's not use this brush. Let's see what else I've got. Okay, let's use the little brushes. You've made so much progress though in such a short amount of time. Thank you, Brittle Empress. Sometimes I get a bit insecure about how slow I work, because comparatively I think I work slower than most artists. Like, I cannot pop out anything worth looking at in an hour is what I usually think, but thank you. Someday I'll get faster at work. Or if not faster, then better would be fine. Her eyes are gonna be like pure black. I don't know if I'm gonna give her a red iris or red pupils. It's been really great watching your process. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying me working. Like, the first time I started oils, every bit of the process was just a struggle. Now I've, weirdly enough, even though I haven't painted in a while, I touched the painting, it's gotten to a point where it isn't as much of a struggle, and it's a lot more fun than it used to be. So that's great. Alright, areas around the eyes. Keep holding the brushes like this, even though you're supposed to hold it. Wait, can you even... Just making sure you guys can see what I mean. I keep holding brushes like this at the ferrule when you're supposed to be holding them like this to minimize touching the painting. Oh well, I learn everything. I learn a little more every day. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Are you having a good day? Maybe something's telling me I should blend a little. Maybe just a little. I can test my new blending brush that I got. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. Most of my painting stuff in a plastic crate. Sometimes I have to dig through an ocean of paint tubes. Just chillin', doing nothing. How about you? I am making my way towards getting something done with this painting. It's still really rough, but I think I'll get somewhere. Also my camera isn't doing it justice. You guys can't see the colors properly. Also, I did this earlier. It's not done. I still will be doing a lot of edits on it, but it's still looking pretty good so far. I'm proud of it, weirdly enough. this brush. Not too much blending though. You're not supposed to blend. Sorry about that. I hit my mic. Okay. This is what it looks like. I've never used a brush like this before. Blends quite nicely. Uh-oh, I messed up. I blended some dark paint onto a light area. It's fine. I can fix it some other time. Oh, there are still some canvas bits that I haven't painted over yet. Hang on. Oh. Hang on. Gotta reset my camera. Oh my god. You guys saw that? I thought it was covered up. Is this video even gonna exist on the internet anymore? I don't know. Just delete it. Just pretend you didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Or maybe no one was paying attention, in which case, great. Same, you didn't see anything. If you saw anything, I'm gonna have to get you. I'm gonna have to find you and delete it from your memory manually. I actually didn't see anything. Same. Good, good. Thanks to my Folia, she's gonna have to go without eyebrows for a while. Manually? Yes, manually. I can remove memories from you manually. It will be quick and painless, I promise. I'll try not to delete any of your other memories. though there is no guarantee of that. So just don't see what you weren't supposed to see. Yes. This is not a threat, it is a promise. I made the lips too thin. Let's fix that. Yeah, this is about 80% of what painting is. It's just fixing stuff and adjusting stuff until it looks good. Oh, right, not the ferrule. Joke's on you, I don't really remember, so I think I'll help you find my memories. So you're going to be the Had to mute myself for a bit there. So you're gonna be the memory librarian for me, Argio. Thank you. That makes things a lot more convenient. More convenient than I thought it would be. Oh, 4:36, roughly roughly 24 minutes left. I think we're done blocking in the biggest elements though, so that's great. Made some progress today. Oh, I got some of the hair wrong. Wait. Camera makes it so pale. I don't want to save up for a better camera. Or maybe I should. I was looking at camera prices the other day though. Some of the prices are suspicious. Like, there's some cameras priced at 1K. For those not in the Crescent Islands, that's $20? Question mark? Yeah, I'm not sure if I should trust those. Probably not. They're mini cameras though. And on the other side of the spectrum, there are DSLR cameras that are ridiculously expensive. There is no way I'm going to buy them at this point in time. I really had to stop touching that area. I'll work on it when it's dry. Still a bit wet, so there's a lot that I could be doing but can't. Someday, maybe off screen though, because I do have a bunch of comms to work on, and these don't really have deadlines, so they'll have to be off screen. They'll most likely have to be off screen to make way for the comms that actually pay for things. Whoopsies. Wow. My lighting makes everything look so bleached out. Strangers to love, we know the rules, so do I. Awful commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. My heart is aching. Your heart is aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and you're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I was holding the brush wrong again. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give. I accidentally painted an area that I wasn't supposed to paint. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I can't dip the blending brush in linseed oil. I think it would make the whole thing a bit too watery. Ironically, there's no water involved in this painting at all. It's just oil. Why? You guys get what I mean. Maybe I should have got a smaller blending brush too. You're accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. I don't actually know it. And I don't want it. I can't want it anymore. Something has changed. Wait, that's a bit low. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm done with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. Oh god, I don't know the next part. I think I'll try defying gravity. Maybe I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. I really should have looked up the lyrics before I started singing. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Cavity's a mystery cat. He's very tall and thin. Like, no, let's start from another point. Cavity's a mystery. He's called the Hidden Paw, for he's a master criminal who can defy the law. He's the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair. But when you reach the scene of crime, Cavity's not there. Cavity, there's no one like the Cavity. He's a feeling shape, a monster of depravity. You may meet him in the by street, you may see him in the square. But when the crime's discovered, then the Cavity's not there. You may see him in the basement, you may look up in the air. But tell me once and once again, cavities not there. I can't really do the surprised voice. That would be a bit too loud, wouldn't it? Chat, give me a song. Let's see if I can hash out a few words real quick. Wait, can you guys even see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. Not very well though, because camera suck. Egg. Blend into the background. Oh well. Fix it some other time. Reach for my hand. I'll soar into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here in cherished halls, in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Fate lights pass through colored glass in this place. Silver shines, the world lines, a smile on each face. Arounds comfort abounds, and I can feel free. For it's just moment lost in time. I am fine with me, and it's you I find behind this mask that I have become. A blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well. Hang on, making sure chat hasn't broken again. Also, I have 5 minutes to see where we go from here. I don't want to paint in the nostrils just yet, but let's have a quick guide so that future me doesn't cry. Oh, what am I doing? No, stop holding the ferrule. There's a hint of green you can see from my perspective. Like, I'm gonna paint over it, but still, I'm sad my paint wasn't thick enough to hide it. Also, do I really want to start adding blush now? Nah, some other time. Let's blend that. Oh no, I ruined it. I should really wash that brush somehow. And again, it is almost 4:55, so I'll just clean up some of the strokes. Finalize what I've done and see how far I've gone. Show you guys what I've finished. I'll really have to paint over the green here and there. Otherwise, we'll just have to coat the bottom with enough red to hide the canvas. There we go. Okay, that's as much as I can do for today. I need a break and a snack. But yeah. Let's see what we've got so far. Let's push it back so you guys can see the whole thing. It's just started. That's why, that's my excuse. That's why it looks a bit weird. Also, my camera's really good at bleaching out colors somehow. The skull looks much nicer on camera though. There we go. Skull with a few flowers. So let me just stretch a bit, go to just chatting, put things away for a bit, because I will be cleaning. Yep, that's the camera going. Next stream is on Wednesday, since Chaos was so close to winning. Chaos stream. What are we gonna do on a Chaos stream? I don't know. Now, let me just start. Let's set this aside, make some, oh, there it is. Found my Pebeo black, it was underneath the palette. Okay. Let's set this on the rag. No, I will not be documenting cleaning stuff. Unless you really want me to, and I get a ridiculous amount of money for it. How's chat doing? I hope you're having a good day. All is well. All is well. All is well. Good to hear it over the letters. Thank you so much for sticking by me throughout the entire stream. That's really cool of you. Thank you for the painting stream. It was lovely. Thanks so much for being here. Streams are always better with company. Alright, so I've set aside most of the oils. Now that's just the brushes that I have to clean. But we shall decide who to raid. On Twitch. I can't raid anywhere else. Oh, by the way, I don't know if it's apparent on my profile, but I am part of Twitch Philippines now. Twitch Cursed Islands. Here we go. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh, Tifa's playing Broken Pieces. I don't know what that is. Let's see if I can get... Let's see if I can raid someone from the Cursed Island team. Oh, quite a few people online. Let's see if someone's playing something that catches my eye. Or I could just raid another oil painter, why not? If you guys have suggestions as to who to raid, let me know. Okay, so right now our prime contender is Tifa. I don't know what Broken Pieces is, though. It's probably a Resident Evil type thing? Yes. But yeah, let's raid Tifa. Thank you all so much for being here. It has been lovely. You guys have been a lovely audience to talk to. Eat enough food, drink enough water. Do not be like me. Let me set up the raids. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys on Wednesday when we succumb to chaotic powers. Be good to yourselves while I'm gone. You too, Brittle Empress. Thank you so much. Have a great day/night. I will see you all very soon. Wait, come on, play the stream. Play stream. The stream froze. Come on, Tifa. I know you can do it. You can do it. Oh god, Twitch, don't break. There we go. Bye, guys!